Two questions in one. Do you pay for the parking? And do you need a special driver's license for that?
Yeah, man. Good thing I had a parking pass. I don't know where it went, but I hope you guys let me stay back there for now.
Talking seriously about it, how frustrating it was to start feeling that pain, and how hard do you try not to get the surgery?
Yeah, it was very frustrating. I went about like a month or two trying to see if I could, play without the surgery, but I ended up needing the surgery. Be a speedy recovery though, and I'll be back soon.
I heard you told Spolstra 6 weeks.
Yeah, trying to
That's being
come back.
optimistic.
Yeah, trying. They said 8 to 12 around there, so I think I can. We'll see. Try to get back as fast as possible.
I'm sure it's frustrating, not only this, but the way the last season ended, right? Personally, you felt that maybe you reached your goal to get to an All-Star game, but collectively, I'm sure it was a lot of pain that you felt.
Yeah, it was.
How frustrating is also not to be able to be on the court right now with them.
Yeah, it was. I mean, obviously, not being on the court is one thing. Like you said, just last year was humbling in itself. The way we lost, we got embarrassed in 4 games. And it's humbling. It makes you want to come back the next season and just leave everything out on the line, almost like it's your last year of playing. And this is a big year for us all. We want to get back to a winning team and trying to get out of mediocrity.
You're one of the veterans right now in the team, not by age, but by seasons here.
Yeah.
What do you try to transfer to the new faces?
Yeah, I mean, just what we're all about. I think outside looking in, we haven't won in the last couple of years, but every day is a process, building championship habits, doing different things that can lead to winning. And it's a process that you have to do every day. You're trying to build good habits, and it starts tomorrow in our first practice. Even though I'm not there playing, I can still be there and be a vocal leader and try to be with the guys as much as possible.
I don't know if you hear, but you feel all the noise that is around the team.
Yeah.
Do you shut it off? Do you try to use it as fuel to prove everybody wrong?
Yeah, I mean it's fuel for sure, but at the end of the day, like I said, we've been mediocre for 3 years, so rightfully so. There's chatter around us winning, and that's what this is about. We want to win. That's why we put this together.
During the summer, what were you working out? Are you working out on something special? Last year I saw a change in your game. Maybe you were not taking as many threes. Sometimes you go, taking the threes, going off the dribble, a little bit of everything, and maybe that was the jump that you had. Do you have anything planned for this year?
Yeah, I mean, first just getting healthy, obviously. Being able to be available for the team is my first step, and then from there, just trying to continue to be more efficient in the way that I score, much like last year, and ultimately just take my game to another level.
An extension of your contract is pending right now. Does this affect anything at all? How you approach it?
What?
The extension, the contract extension that, I heard you last year say that it's going to be more expensive not to do it before with the Heat.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, well,
or is that, or this season, is that a fuel too, to show them?
not really. I'll be all right. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Thank you, Tyler.
Appreciate it.
Ya que nos encontraste,
No nos pierdas.
Suscríbete al canal de YouTube de Telemundo Deportes.